Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Today we're opening a Make It Miniverse Mini Lifestyle. So I did end up getting a duplicate Goldfish, and that was the first one of the first ones at least that I did. And some of these big bubbles will pop up without you even knowing it, or they're not there when you put them like in the thing to cure. I'm going to try doing it again. I'm going to customize the gravel so it looks different. And then I'm going to put it outside to cure instead of using a resin or a UV light to see if that perhaps matters. So let's take the Goldfish out of this cute little thing. So realistic. They really do pay attention to all the details. This is so cute. They're on little stands that you want to bury in the rock. So I have some blue, which came with my other fish. And then I have some red that came with my turtle. So we're going to kind of mix them. I do have some of the purple for the Goldfish left as well, but my son specifically wanted me to use these colors, so we will do that. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. If it's going to just put little bits in there and kind of mix it. I think that'll look pretty cool. So it's like tie-dye in there. So I think something about like that. Now I'm going to set the plants in and the Goldfish. So I'm going to put one up towards the front, I think. And then one behind. It's going to look a little different than my last one. And then the plant will go over here in the corner. You want to press it down a little bit, even though it's not really going to like set too well. But you can put some more rock on top before putting the resin. So I have it set how I want, and this is the kind of difficult part because you only are supposed to put in enough where it's covering the rocks, but then you also have stuff in there which takes away from that. It's hard to get it in between those little crevices, so I think I'm just going to put the smallest amount, maybe like that, and let it settle and then put it in the sun. Once that cures, I'll put the rest of it on. Sadly, I think I figured out what's making all those bubbles. There's air that you can't see because of the rocks and how tiny they are, that when it starts curing, it comes up to the top. So this time I set it outside, I only waited a minute and a half in hopes that if bubbles started rising up, I could poke them. It was already turning hard. There was nothing I could do. So it doesn't matter if you're using a UV light or sitting outside in the sun. The only thing I could think of is use as little rock as possible to minimize the bubbles. That or fill it up and just let it set on the counter away from sunlight for the longest time. I'm kind of impatient. But that did initially work. I did see some bubbles coming up and I was able to pop them, but I was surprised that I had this many still left. These are kind of okay because it's kind of realistic looking, but when they're the real long ones like that, I think it kind of looks bad. But I like how the gravel turned out on the inside, so highly recommend customizing that. But that is what I have. If you want to see us open more, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.